So this wee video is for whoever a wee boys that wants to use TradingView and just backtest any simple indicators that you might come across. Because I know looking at the screen you'll be able to spot things, and that's good. But you also you can only really dig in 2, 3, 4, maybe up to 10 on your screen manually by looking at it. But this here should give you a good sample size of a couple of hundred over the past few years, and then you can try different coins and everything. So I'll just pick an example here. So I've made a few notes here. So you might need a paid account for TradingView. I'm not too sure what the story is, but first thing to do is just get a blank, say Bitcoin chart, and then go into indicators and strategies. Now, you need something from the public library. There's built-in indicators like these, but you won't be able to edit them. You won't be able to get the source code and then change the indicator into a back-testable strategy. So go into the public library. Some of these are hidden as well, so you might not be able to change them, but I think maybe this here tells you that there is a source code. So maybe, like, for example, for my strategies, what I do is I get together a few and then mash them together and stitch them together. So that's a TD sequential one there, for example. So let's say maybe go TD sequential, just because we're kind of familiar with how it works. So go in the source code there. You'll see there's maybe 70 lines of code there. So just what you would do first is make a copy, save. So that means you can now edit it. Before you couldn't edit it. So first things first, this study, there's maybe 4 or 5 things to do here. I'm going to change that to strategy. You are going to add the following. So after overlay true, this text here, and so that all this is doing is saying you're going to all in each trade, so it's making it cumulative, so that it's just to compare against buy and hold. So if you sell at the top, you're going on the next trade with all the money you used from before. I think it's just a good gauge for you have people arguing that it's not a good risk strategy, but it's the best for comparison here. So that's that change strategy. We've got that in, and then we're just going to the end here, and then we're going to paste in a couple of things. So we're telling it where to plot the buys, sell trades on the chart. So this is where a wee bit of work has to be done, but I think it's good anyways for everyone to figure it out. So let me add that back in again so I can see on the chart. So TD sequential. So I can see here, right? So there's a green one. Say we're going to go on green one. So we're going to see plot shape, TD up 1. So color green, text 1. So assume that's the green one. So I'm going to use that and say, right, well, this here is going to be your TD1. So TD up equals 1, true. So TD up equals 1. I'm going to copy that and say buy when TD up is 1, and then we'll sell when TD down is equal to 2. And this is also pasted in here as well. So the strategy entry, strategy close. So that's calling up. I think that's called it. Can't remember what that's called. Buy. Oh shit! Right. So I'm gonna change that because I've noticed that it's repeated up here. So go long when sell out long. So let's just change that. Go long out. So save that. It shouldn't be any errors, I don't think. And then add the chart. I'm just going to delete the original one with nothing on it. And there we go. That's pretty much it. So, I mean, that's a pretty good strategy on its own. So, I've obviously got the filter. The filter just removes the drawdown, or not removes it. It reduces it down to like 18%. Gets a percent of profit on profit factor up a wee bit. So this here already should include as well the so initial capital. It doesn't really matter what that is because it's only looking at returns. That includes commission and 100% of equity in each trade. So hopefully that should